Shadows of fate into the void. Fearless. Merciless. Delve into death.
My blade.
And never draw those out.
A touch of frost.
Into the void. Fearless. Shadows of fate. Fearless. And never draw those out. Fearless. Let me scream.
Swift and merciful.
Delve into death.
A touch. Forth, my blade.
Fearless.
The abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there, and it will never perish.
The incident in Nodcry? Don't tell me something bad happened again. The incident in Nodcry? Don't tell me something bad happened again.
Ad Astra. Ad Astra. Thank you for
One with my blade.
into the void. Annihilate. Shadows of fate.
A touch of frost.
Fearless. Let me scry. Strike a pose. Sword. Yeah. Ha. Power. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Shadows of fate.
Swift and merciful.
Mine to wield.
One with my blade.
Fearless.
Paradigm shift.
Fearless.
This world is full of
I pray you will find peace.
Yes!
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world. Destroyed! One with my blood.
Into the void. Merciless.
May I paradigm shift. Ha. Tip. Tip.
Fourth, my blade.
Oh, brilliant!
This world shall perish, and its ashes will fall like rain!
Another star goes out! May I
Merciless.
most unmerciful.
Beneath the veil, there is only darkness.
Another star goes out!
Wish you.
This is Let me scrub!
One with my blade.
Strike a pose! Merciless!
A touch of frost. Submit for judgment.
Mine to wield.
One with my blade.
Stop that! Fearless! Into the void! Shadows of...
Four with my blade.
One first time is merciless. Ramming speed. This is more like it.
Paradigm shift!
One with my blade.
The show begins! Fearless! Another star goes out!
King and Queen should present a united front.
Four with my blade.
Fearless! Into the void! Delve into destiny!
From whence you came. One with my blade.
Fearless! Paradigm shift! Shadows of...
A touch of frost.
Fearless! May I
It had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me.
Into the void! Extinguished!
Oh, this is all getting rather dreary.
Allow me, darling.
The show begins!
Ow! A little too toasty.
Never star goes out! Merciless!
It is time to slay our foes with one almighty
This calls for some
strike.
pomp and ceremony. Good lord.
Delve into destiny!
Eyes. Where were we?
For judgment.
Merciless! Paradigm shift! Fate is upon you!
One with my blade.
That's my dearest.
Try to remember the steps this time.
Never star goes out!
I thought I had it memorized.
Shadows of fate!
Swift and merciful.
Fearless! Paradigm shift! Delve into destiny!
And now, towering return to form.
Wasn't expecting this. Mine to wield.
The curtain call has arrived.
Fearless! Never star goes out! Merciless! Fearless!
All things come.
Fearless!
Merciless.
Shadows of fate.
Forth, my blade!
Yoo-hoo!
Merciless.
Shower me with praise!
Into the void!
With you all the way.
The show begins! Merciless. Another star goes out! Yeah. Ha. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Merciless.
Restock and press onward.
This is destiny.
Into the void! Merciless.
Delve into destiny.
Forth, my blade.
Merciless. Merciless. Merciless.
Shadows of fate.
Let's begin.
How brilliant!
In this
Another star goes out! Merciless.
death.
Nice. I like the rain.
Laid to bear. You can't run! Stand clear!
Witness my rise. Transfix.
This is just my...
Perhaps we could take a walk.
Bow your head. An oversight on my part.
Swift and merciful.
Into the void! Fearless! Whoa! Dizzy. That's gonna take some getting used to. Why didn't that happen the first time?
Looks like we've jumped forward a bit since yesterday. We're at the Favonius Cathedral now.
Wait, is this the bit where we borrow the Holy Lyre? Yeah, I'm not sure about this. Also, why is Tone Deaf Bard the only one here?
Don't worry. I'm sure Nicole has it all. See? Here comes Diluc now.
Word from the Knights of Favonius is that the Fatui are planning to steal the Holy Lyre der Himmel. Unfortunately, that intel came a little late. A conflict between the two parties is ensuing inside. If the Fatui succeed, we'll miss our chance to borrow the lyre. Come on. Let's go help the Knights. What is it?
Oh, so that's how we're explaining this part. Huh. Pretty convincing.
It's all thanks to that committed performance from our good friend Diluc.
I'm just reading the lines Miss Nicole gave me. You need to play along, okay? The cameras are rolling.
Don't worry. Our operation isn't that strict. If there are slip-ups, I'll just delete them later.
Wait, that was Nicole's voice? Where's it coming from?
Probably that small bubble.
That's right. This is a kind of communication magic. The same one the Knights of Favonius used to get in touch with me earlier. If you get stuck at any point, you can contact me through this magic, and I'll provide a few hints.
How very convenient. I suppose, given how the story is progressing, we don't have to worry about borrow.
That's right. Obviously, we're not including the stealing part in this version of the... After all, the Fatui were the ones who ended up with it. Borrowing, stealing, leaving out that detail doesn't change. Anyway, the Knights are currently fighting to protect the Holy Lyre. Varka and Jean are already in the underground area. We should head over as well.
This is like getting to read the script before watching the movie.
I wonder what would happen if, this time, we managed to catch the Fatui thief in the act.
That would complicate things. Worst case scenario, we might need to do another take. So if you could refrain from going...
Okay.
Someone's got an axe to grind.
You're just in time.
The situation is not looking good at the moment. The Fatui brought much more force than expected.
Yeah, it's turned into quite a mess.
You're not bad, boy. Against the Fatui, though, you'll need...
You ain't messing around, huh?
Take this!
Oh no! If this keeps up, the Holy Liar's gonna be... Oh, sorry. Paimon can't do this. Nicole, shouldn't these people be wearing Fatui costumes at least?
Yeah, it's kinda hard to get in the zone when our opponents look like average guild members.
Let me see here. It looks like magical autoload has been disabled, so the Fatui costumes didn't appear. I'll get that fixed. Just ignore the problem for now and continue with the scene. Remember—
Got it. In that case, I'll evacuate the members of the church right away.
All right, thank you. As you see, Traveler, the situation is dire. We need to retrieve the Holy Lyre and get it back to headquarters.
Looks like the Fatui are tied up fighting the Knights. I doubt they have the manpower to spare to deal with us.
Which means, if we rush in, we should be able to retrieve...
You all sure are getting into character. The Holy Lyre! There it is!
Well, well, well. It seems our outer diversions were most effective. The Knights know not that the true danger lurks right beneath their nose.
It's no wonder you're known as the youngest, most capable Electro-Sisson mage in your unit. You can read our enemy like a book.
No! We're too late!
Put the lyre down!
You heard her! Put it down and put him up! Or this is gonna get ugly! Wait, why are you the only one with a costume, Fischl?
Why? Because I fashioned this headpiece myself, of course. How does it look? I am the spitting image of an Electro-Sisson mage, am I not?
And I suppose I look enough like an Electro-Sisson as I am.
Hold on. Trying to distract me with conniving conversation, are you? Ha! You underestimate me. To think I would appear before you without full confidence in my victory. Go forth, Oz. Sissons, take care of these pests. The Holy Lyre der Himmel belongs to the Fatui. Whoa, that was fast. Mage-powered flight is something else.
Fischl is... the Fatus is getting away!
Here, take it away, and don't let them catch you.
That's nothing the gliding champion of the Fatui can't handle.
Hey! That goes against gliding regulations!
Pretty tough, aren't ya? Well, let's see how you handle this.
Oh. Paimon thought the Adventurers Guild were the only ones role-playing as Fatui.
Just thought I'd lend him a hand. Fischl didn't have time to make me a cool hat, though.
Let's get ready to land!
Here they come! Positions, everyone!
So this is where the chase ends this time. Wait a minute. This isn't what their hideout looked like.
Yes. I remember it being much more run down.
The Lawrence clan lived here for a time, but this doesn't look like their handiwork.
It must be a bit of creative license on the part of our dear
Alice said the original was too run down and didn't fit her, so we repurposed some assets from the Golden Apple Archipelago. As you can imagine, Alice has always been a go big or go home.
Yeah, this is go big, all right.
Still, our mission remains the same. We're here to get back the Holy Light.
Yeah, and this time we have a whole bunch of people to help us. Not just Diluc. Should be a total piece of...
A human never doubts what their eyes see or rejects the ground, but both now warn you that this is the end of the road. Give up and turn back while you can.
That voice!
Mona? Oh, you mean Barbarloth's student.
You know about her? But Mona came to Mondstadt after your expedition left.
Well, I had regular contact with the Hexen Circle, so her name came up now and then. The whole thing about her messing up and being too afraid to go back? Yeah, I know.
What? But how? No one in the Hexen Circle should know about that.
For real? Sorry, but I'm pretty sure all the mages know.
All of them?
I'm afraid so. Oh, except Granddaughter, I suppose.
Fine. That's just fine. It's not like the old hag's gonna come find me in Mondstadt to settle the score, right?
Anyway, how do we cross?
I'm not telling.
Aw, come on. Don't take it up.
I'm not. This is unrelated. Besides, I'm playing a fatus whose job it is to issue riddles. You can't just ask me for the answer.
All right.
If you want the answer, think back.
Mona's riddle was as follows. A human never doubts what their eyes see, or rejects the ground beneath. However, things that are taken to be indisputable are often false.
Try to keep up!
Nice! We made it! is guarding...
Oh, hey!
Hello, Grandmaster. Hello, everyone. No. Wait, my line...
I would think you have bigger concerns right now. Tell us where to...
It's locked in the back room, but good luck getting in there. 3 crests are needed to enter, and each one...
Wait, but in real life, we only needed one...
Yes, but there are 3 locations to visit. If there was only one key to be found, there's a good chance the encounter is set up at the other 2 locations. All our actors worked so hard to memorize.
Fair point. They're playing through the story just like us.
To be honest, when I first read my lines, I was kind of confused at how I just give up the intel without a fight. But when I actually had to stand up against all of you, it made... I mean, Mr. D-Luke practically had me in a cold sweat.
Really? I only had one line.
Aha! Yet in a game of cards, it's the ones that remain unturned that strike the greatest fear in your opponent.
That's right! And I've been told you have quite a few tricks up your sleeve. Anyway, you can head in now. Everyone...
One moment. We can't quite end it like this.
Do I have...
It would benefit the scene.
All right. I told you everything I know. Now leave.
And off he goes.
Yeah. Huh?
On me.
Without the crests, I can't... Man. Anyway.
On me.
Looks like we were followed. Guess Mondstadt's elite aren't to be underestimated, huh?
Stand aside. This one's... But this time, I'm fully locked and loaded!
Here we go!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! I just can't... Okay!
Probably because you had to act like...
Oh, so
It would seem so.
Man, their armor is heavy, and not breathable at all. You're telling me the Fatui and Sumeru...
Rumor has it, Fatui recruits undergo rigorous training. I feel like there's some truth to that after all. Well, even though we lost, Dad had fun for sure. Here's the crest I was guarding.
The Vatus up ahead values wealth above. Luckily,
Wait, Mom? What? The more roles you play, the more you get paid. That's the crest is with me. All I need to know is how much you're willing to cough up to get it. Let's talk. That's all. That's all. Not a chance. If that's your offer, might as...
time for takeoff.
Barbados, guide us.
Impertinent fool. Be gone.
All right, here's the crest. Huh. And with that, I'm... Oh, and by the way, word has it you accomplished something major in Nodcry. You reeled in... Well, I spend most of my time staring into a scry glass, after all. If something changes in the sky, you think I wouldn't notice? Hydromancy uses the false stars to reflect true fate within the water. Now, I can't help but wonder what I would see if I cast a reflection of the true moon. Of course, I need a whole new set of equipment to look into that, which means shelling out a whole lot of mora. So,
No wonder Alice gave you quite a
generous even though her daughter is, in some part, responsible for my predicament. That was a long time ago.
Huh. I guess the moon's a big deal in hydromancy. Just...
Oh, come on. Enough about that old hag. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Try to keep up!
Yeah. Huh?
on me!
Without the crest, man. Anyway.
The road ahead is almost completely blocked. Looks like this person isn't taking visitors. Guess we'll just have to be careful. We need that crest.
What? They handed over their crests? Looks like the decision has been made for me, then. Further resistance would be...
Gotta say, Paimon didn't expect you to play.
Well, actually, Aunt Alice was planning for me to play Dvalin if the dragon himself didn't agree to take part. That was... Apparently, there's a spell like the one used to make Simulanka that could change me back into an evil...
That does not sound like a good idea.
I have to agree. That sounds like a disaster.
I don't think I'd be very good at playing the evil dragon anyway. I'm not intimidating enough. Luckily, Dvalin agreed to take part after all, so my role was switched to Timid Fatui Guard B, and I got to wear a costume instead.
Wow, that's a...
Oh, because Mika is Guard A.
As expected, Alice has got it all.
All right, we got all the crests. Let's head back and look for Mika.
On me!
Mika! We have the crests!
All right. This elevator's a bit complicated to operate, so Miss Nicole asked me to help activate it.
Thanks.
No problem. Best of luck up there.
Huh. Of course you want to make things difficult. Come on, let's get out of here.
Try to keep up!
Security's tight around here.
I hope this is safe.
The Holy Liar! Here it is! Wait, but Paimon Hot-blooded, careless, and reckless heroes! Despair, for you have... Wait, what? All it did was lock the liar up! Well, I wasn't the one who designed it. All Alice said was that activating it would turn the tables.
That checks out.
They laugh as if they already know what is to transpire.
allow me to clarify before we proceed.
How was it that...
From what I've heard, the Fatui agent guarding this place was given a thorough beating, and then the lock opened.
So then, I'm the one who walked into the trap?
Do not despair, mein Fräulein. Miss Alice provided us with backup, did she not?
Tis true, though thine Prinzessin stands on the cusp of defeat. Courage has not yet failed her. Come forth, my loyal servants. Smite all who stand against us.
Look! The ravens get confused if they don't hit anyone. Now's our chance!
Group 2, reinforce! Group 3, Group 4! Oh, forget it. All of you, attack at once!
On me!
Well, well. It seems I must send forth my most capable servant of all. He shall dispose of you in one fell swoop.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Genshin! Ha! Ha!
Go as one!
Up the ante!
Our situation is dire, mein Fräulein. It seems this is the end of the road.
All right. I give up. Just don't hit. All right. I know when I'm beat.
You were brilliant, Miss Fischl. The recording was fantastic.
Yeah! This rule... Huh. Your praise is a compliment to your own good sense.
Huh. It doesn't look like the lock is opened.
True. This isn't what we were told.
I doubt the mages want us to just break it open. It's not their style.
Perhaps we haven't met a certain condition then?
Oh, wait! Does that mean the beating up part has to happen for this to proceed? You...
I'm afraid it may be the only way to end this, mein Fräulein.
Very well. I shall allow this trespass, if only to bring this to an end. Just be gentle.
Huh? Oh, right. Paimon's the weakest...
It's open!
Miss Alice does love to tease, doesn't she?
Congratulations on obtaining the Holy Lyre der Himmel. That.
Wow! This is quite the gap. Oh, Paimon's stomach has been
Oh, hello. Did you need something? But then, as more and more of our ranks left on expeditions and I was left in charge, now seeing a gathering like this after all this time.
Well said.
Barbara?
You told me you wanted the expedition members to feel, but in my eyes, the feeling of home isn't something you can force.
Ah, you're right. The location isn't the most important factor. No matter how far we get from Mondstadt, I appreciate the kind words you. Make sure to do the same, Traveler. Now that we're outside the bubble and no longer in character, there should be plenty of time.
Hey! Honorary Knight! Look up! Pretty stellar view from up here! And the breeze!
Oh, of all the places to sit, it just had... Well, to each their own, I suppose. Just be careful on the way up, Traveler.
Have a seat. I come bearing drinks. Booze free, of course. Ah, well, that's what being home is all about, right? You think so? Glad to hear it. There's no place like home. That's what people say, right? The expedition took me far and wide, and still, little alcohol in my system, it would all come back. The cathedral, the statue, the windmills in the city, the pigeons and dandelions in front of the gate. The further away you get, the more you miss it. I might be biased, but it means a lot that you care about this place. I get that. The people are what make Mondstadt what it is, too. All the carefree kids running around, livening up the place. Which reminds me, I never thanked you for helping Mondstadt out back then. It takes a special person to do what you did. Most people are helpless in the face of abyssal corruption. Considering their target was Dvalin, I suppose Barbados could have handled it, even though he hadn't been awake for long. But still, I doubt the ending would have turned out quite so perfect. Dvalin is family to him, you know? Having to choose between the dragon's life and Mondstadt's safety, that would have been cruel. Not to mention, the Wild Hunt would have reached our borders sooner or later. We'd have been stretched thin without your help. Maybe you've never put two and two together, but what you did in Natlan also helped reduce the threat of the Wild Hunt. If Natlan's crisis hadn't been resolved, the two abyssal powers might have joined forces at some point. Look at us, taking down the Abyss in two separate nations. Doing the Knights of Favonius proud, aren't we? I guess not. In any case, for a knight, honor is something you get to define for yourself, no matter what the outside world thinks. And that's the question, isn't it? Why do we do—
Ah, so this is where you've been hiding. You know, I don't think this was designed for sitting.
When did you become such a stickler? Come have a drink with us.
Don't mind if I did. Grape juice? Again?
You know, Charles would never let me hear the end of it if I started drinking without him.
Disappointing, but understandable. Oh, I almost forgot. I invited Dvalin.
All right. Might hike up the bill a bit, but who cares? Haven't seen him in too long.
Yeah, well, he turned me down. He never did like being the center of attention. The city is a little too small for him to spread his wings. Even if no one is afraid of him, he could still take out a windmill or two. Guess it.
Maybe it's time to draft a proposal to build him a landing pad.
The Traveler's right. If this is what makes him comfortable, might as well let him be. In the meantime, I propose a toast to our honorary knight. I often think about our parting at Windrise, you know. And now, almost in the blink of an eye, the final stop on your journey is just around the corner. Snezhnaya. The Tsaritsa's plans have continued to advance. Now, only the Pyronosis remains free from her grasp.
But if even the captain couldn't take Malwika's Gnosis by force, I guess we don't need to be concerned about its safety for now. So that's good news.
You wouldn't be taking a dig at someone else's ability to hold on to their Gnosis, now would you, Grandma?
Of course not. I'm not one to rub salt in old wounds.
Her harbingers do often tend to take a rather extreme approach. Just look at Child or Senora. But we would be mistaken to ignore the fact that Senora did not win the Geonosis using force.
Right. You told me about the contract Morax signed with her before his death. You're saying she didn't need to resort to violence in Mondstadt either?
That's right. If she was able to provide a reason convincing enough to persuade Morax, she could have persuaded me no problem. I suppose she just didn't think there was a reason to negotiate. I had just woken up, so I must not have seemed like much of a threat. Honestly, the Gnosis was of no use to me. I didn't care who it belonged to or what means were used to take it. I just knew if I fought her in that moment, the cathedral, perhaps...
True. I wouldn't put it past Senora to take civilians as hostages either.
In the end, though, it was those same methods that led to her end. After all, her third target, the Raiden Shogun, wasn't a big negotiator, but perhaps Senora's success in Mondstadt and Liyue convinced her that she was a match for the Archon of any nation. You did the right thing. It pained me to see Inazuma as it was back then. I'm glad things have changed since. Of course, now the elite force of Harbingers has quite a few missing from its ranks, so I suspect the Tsaritsa no longer has the means to meddle in other nations like she used to. Who knows? Perhaps a chance to formally meet her in Snezhnaya might come.
Some of our knights remain stationed in Notcry. If you need help, just say the word, and we'll be there.
The look in your eyes. It's changed a lot since you first set off from Mondstadt. But my advice remains unchanged. Never forget that the journey itself has meaning, traveler. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of that journey. Perhaps earth-shaking truths and indescribable trials await you at the end. Just remember, there is more to life than that. All right, that's more than enough acting like a real Archon for one night. And still, not a sip of drink for dear old Venti at a time like this? You're no fun, Varka.
Dun dun dun!
Dun dun dun! Da da da!
This is so fun, Mom!
I think so too. Come on, let's blow them all up.
Mom, when can I play with the magic toy you made me?
Very soon, darling. In fact, it should be ready tomorrow.
Yay!
Why, of course. We'll have ourselves a splendid time.
I'm not sure. It was like this when I came to check on things this morning.
What? That can't be! How would the...
You sure know your stuff, Traveler. That's where my head went too. But I don't know. Something is different about this power.
What does that mean?
It seems to be in an embryonic state. Like an egg that hasn't hatched, the dark clouds before a storm, or...
Of course the world within the magic bubble is imaginary, so the same should be true of this abyssal power.
You created this magic, right, Alice?
New magic does often come with its issues, so I can't say I'm entirely surprised something like this would crop up. As for a solution, however, I'm afraid I need...
One thing is for certain, at least. Given the current threat, we'll have to close off the bubble to event My apologies, Miss Alice. I know you've made a promise to Klee, but I'm not sure you'll be able to...
Have we ever seen Alice look this serious?
Unprecedented crisis notwithstanding, it's too soon to just throw in the towel. What we should be focusing on is how...
Are we talking about the Klee situation or the Abyss situation?
Both. Now, I have my suspicions, but I'll need someone to head into the bubble, and it's not like we can avoid going in there, right? We have to nip this crisis in the bud, after all.
I agree. We have to take action.
All right. I'll go convince Klee to play somewhere else for now, and then head right. In the meantime, Nicole, be a dear and keep observing the bubble from out here. Oh, and provide any fixes you can.
I don't know, Alice. There are quite a few unknowns here. It's not like I can force people to head in there and take that risk. We angels aren't miracle workers.
You sure about that?
Fine.
Well, guess this is our best option. We're definitely not gonna sit back and watch.
The part where Barbados uses the lyre to summon Abyss-corrupted Dvalin. Then, everyone joins forces to fight him inside Storm Terror's...
Yep, that's how...
Well, we've got the gang from back then all here. Let's go.
Count me in two. Potential threat or not. If there's even the slightest chance Mondstadt is in danger...
Jean?
It's nothing. I was just feeling a bit, nostalgic.
Yeah. Yesterday felt like that too.
Yes, but that was for fun. That which confronts us now is a real crisis. So I suppose the memories just came back to me all at once.
Ooh, look at you getting all sentimental. That's a first.
Well, I suppose I am a bit too high-strung most of the time.
Hey, don't be embarrassed to say what you feel. I think that's how things should be. It's how we all... Besides, the more you open up, the less people will be surprised like Paimon here when you choose to share something.
Just look at Paimon. No filter whatsoever, word vomits whatever comes to mind. And that's what makes her so... endearing.
Ha! It's about time you gave Paimon a compliment, Tone Deaf Bard. Hang on. Was that a compliment?
Before we set off, I just want to stress that whatever is happening in the bubble right now is a huge unknown. I was able to maintain contact before, but right now all I can observe within is chaos, so I imagine communication might be cut off as well. It might be difficult for us to guide you, so proceed with caution.
Don't worry. This isn't our first time leaping headfirst into...
There's also a last resort I can fall back on if worst comes to worst. Though it would mean all our recent hard work going to waste.
You mean destroying the bubble entirely?
Yes, if it comes down to it.
All right. I'll monitor the situation from outside and provide...
Understood. Prepare for the worst.
All right, let's go.
Whoa! Is this Mondstadt? Didn't we all come in at the same time? Where are the others?
Show these unwelcome guests the door. Think you can get away?
Together some of the communication and control functions to manage to smash together some items that should give us an advantage. These are the devices turning pinch. When things get
Brace yourself. Time for takeoff. Here we go. All good, Venti?
Very much so, thanks to your timely arrival.
Yeah! The city's crawling with abyssal monsters.
I'm not sure.
Good point. Look! It's Dvalin! Is that just Paimon, or did...
You're right. The corruption has spread throughout his entire body. If we had failed to purify him in real life,
Wait! It looks like something's falling!
It's his tears.
Like the ones we purified?
Yes, but at this point, these tears are if left unchecked, they will continuously summon abyssal. We also need to get our hands on one of them. No, this degree of corruption cannot be cleansed. Besides, we need them in their corrupted state if we want to summon I doubt the pure sound of the lyre can reach him in his current...
Sounds like this whole thing is still gonna end...
Yes. It seems more like an alternate version of events. And I have some idea of how it came to be. Well, monsters abound no matter where we look. You choose where to go and...
Yahoo!
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Here we go!
Think you can get away?
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Let's play! Time for takeoff. Here we go. Yeah. Brace yourself. Think you can get away?
gliding be faster? Wouldn't gliding... Yahoo!
Hey, Elok is over there! Brace yourself! Here we go!
Verdict is...
Made it. It looks like Mondstadt is in dire straits. Did you see any knight? Then my initial suspicion could be right. The knights have abandoned the city. In the face of unrelenting abyssal attacks, it's possible an empty city has its advantages. We won't need to divert our attention. Oh, and this thing.
That happens to...
Wait, what about Varka?
No, I'm not sure where it... Oh, I think I saw Jean on the other side of the city. I was going to head over after clearing out these monsters. We should go help her.
Good idea.
Look, it's Jean!
How rude! Let's play! I swear by my sword! Brace yourself!
Thanks for the help. I know everything we encounter in this bubble is imaginary, but these monsters sure fight like the real thing.
Don't worry. As long as we collect Dvalin's tears, we can use this abyssal power to our...
I see. In that case...
Have you seen Varka, by the way?
No.
Better to find him soon than later. The Grandmaster is an exceptional warrior, but this is the abyss we're dealing with. You can never be too careful.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Wouldn't gliding be faster? Yahoo! Let's play! Going flat!
Grandmaster should be over there.
We're here to help.
Perfect timing. Let's do this.
Up the ante! Maria sweeping in!
Wait, hear me.
Time for retribution!
Looks like we're all back together. Everyone.
Yes. The honorary knight.
Now that we've collected Dvalin's tears, the monster attacks appear to be easing up too. I'm sure you've...
Yeah, we should get it.
This place should be safe from
Anyone there?
Yeah, we can hear you now. What's going on?
When designing this experience, we cut out the part where the Traveler cleanses the abyssal power, and we didn't think to replace it with a different sequence of events. I think what we're witnessing is a direct result of that. Alice and I thought the events in the bubble would be independent from each other. But since the magic is contained in one place, it appears a casual link has formed. And so, because Dvalin was never purified, we've encountered a...
I knew it. So, what we're witnessing now is like an alternate version of events where the honorary knight never appeared in
Wait, but even if the Traveler never showed up, you could have done something, right?
The Abyss is a far greater enemy than one person can face. I could have handled that specific situation, sure, but it wouldn't have gone quite so. If I'm not mistaken, you've seen how that version of the story goes yourself, right, Varka?
Yeah, it was a kind of prophecy. In the end, you were able to seal Dvalin away, but you were wounded in the
But if Dvalin was sealed, how did things get to this point?
Because a seal doesn't solve the root problem. Over time, the abyss would just grow stronger and stronger, deteriorating Dvalin.
Wait! Does that mean what we saw earlier?
The aftermath of Dvalin breaking free from the seal. That's right. The power of the abyss has fused with his flesh and bones. Purifying him now in this state is no different.
So, if we want to resolve...
We have to kill... I know that sounds intense, but remember, this is a fictional world. The real Dvalin is right as rain and a lot more mellow than this one. We have our solution. No time to lose, right?
You're right. This is the only way.
I know Dvalin means a lot to you. If this is too hard...
I'll be fine. Let's go. This is it. Ready?
Of course.
What about you, Traveler? This was your first...
I'm not nervous. We've all grown a lot since we overcame this challenge once.
Then let the mournful cries of this liar, tainted and defiled.
You all right, Barbet?
Turning the slut. How could I claim to be the finest bard in... Remember, we need to wear him down first before we can attack his weak spot.
Yahoo!
Now's our chance. Climb up and attack the abyssal core. Thunder! Thunder! Burn! Up the ante! Charge!
Nice job! One more to go.
Up the ante! Thunder!
Let's play!
That's gonna leave us.
Up the ante! Thunder! Burn! Thunder!
Thanks, Gene.
Dvalin, you're here!
I follow the liar's song, wherever it leads.
Thank you. Looks like the mage's tale isn't over yet.
Might not be a happy ending, but someone's got to strike the final blow.
It's your turn to be the hero.
I'll take knight over hero any day.
Oh.
Mom, I'm here to play! Huh? Looks like it was a hack. It was kinda like a choo-choo car ride. It had its fun moments and its thrills.
Guess it wasn't without some collateral damage, though.
It's fine. As long as the building itself is intact, I consider that a win. I'll arrange. In any case, we were lucky Dvalin arrived when he did. It would have been tricky to deal with a flying opponent.
I suppose I could have created a gust of wind to whisk us up, but I'm not sure our glider.
Honestly, after everything we faced, I can't believe Alice still decided to bring Klee in there to play. She's a daring one. I mean, can we be certain there aren't other bugs that just haven't cropped up yet?
I suppose that speaks to the confidence the mages have in their match.
If I know Alice, the whole bubble could have been blown to bits, and Klee still wouldn't have had a single scratch.
Her abilities do speak for themselves.
So, what now? Anyone down for a drink?
Sounds like a great idea. But tonight it's on me. I happen to have a bottle of fine wine set aside just for the expedition team.
Haha, even better. Count me in.
Say no more!
All right, let's head over to my place then.
I'm afraid not. There's still a lot of work.
So what? The world's not gonna end if you push it off? Come on!
I suppose that wouldn't be a problem if you head back to headquarters with me after we're done and help make up the work.
On second thought, how about you just join us when you're done with that? What about you, Honorary Knight? Gonna tag along? Okay, all's well that ends well.
Alice loves going to the library. Let's wait for her there.
Looking for me? I'm glad. I wanted to thank you for helping me keep my promise to Klee. Nicole came with us to make sure all was in order and prevent any similar incidents from happening. You live and you learn. It's rare, but even the Dodo King isn't immune to a small slip-up here and there, I suppose.
So, it's all...
Yes, quite. The recording work is done as well, so now it should be smooth sailing from here on out. Nicole will keep an eye on them, of course. I wouldn't put it quite like that. It was more like a fate that will not come to pass.
Huh? What's the difference between...
Let us not forget, the courageous dragon slayer in the story? Well, in real life, he had already left on an expedition to Nodcry. Of course, that doesn't mean Dvalin would have escaped his destined death, for another hero would have come along and paid a painful...
But what we saw in the bubble was what happened after Dvalin broke free from the seal. So...
Dear Paimon, you're free to ponder such questions yourself, of course, but it's of little use to ask them aloud. Word to the wise. Do not lose sleep over all those what-ifs, over the fates that will not come to pass. It's an exercise in those who can observe fate, see both the good and the bad of what could have happened. But all that matters is what did happen. Those alternate fates are nowhere near as important as the world that exists in the here and now.
All right.
Ah, you're saying it was as if the bubble itself had become contaminated. I suppose suppose some gunk could have stuck to my luggage while I was wandering the border and got mixed into my magic without me noticing. Just kidding. I would never be... Your intuition is spot on, Traveler. What developed in the bubble was a nascent form of abyssal power that, if left unchecked, would evolve into the real...
What? So it didn't come from outside? It just...
The abyss is perilous, cunning, dangerous, obsessive, and most infuriating of all, a complete and utter mystery. I'm sure you've seen. The Hexen Circle has been observing its energies for a long time, and I think Barbalot's interpretation is the most accurate. The essence of the abyss lies in the hatred carried by all the fates that will not come to pass. This world is filled with conflicting elements. That one thing should happen signifies these events can be small, almost trivial. I had Sweet Madame for lunch today, for instance. That means the Alice who chose tea break pancakes instead is no more. Of course, they can also be events that threaten the world, such as my friend Rhindotter's decision to tap into the abyss. In that instant, the tale of a future in which she remained pure was gone. So then, the question at the heart of it all is this. Why must these fates be the one?
Ah, Paimon gets it! It's hatred that stems from not being chosen.
Precisely. The magic we wove this time involved recreating the past, and thus the abyss showed its teeth. Of course, much in the end, though, it wasn't a huge issue. Things like this happen on the border all the time. It has quite the... It's obsessed with entering this world at all costs. And that is precisely why we must protect our lives and those of our loved ones. Because when you think about it, to exist in this world is to be a spark of luck amidst countless possibilities. How precious is that?
Ah, Alice, you're here. I'm truly sorry about this, but per the regulations of the Knights of Favonius...
Whatever for? Things turned out just fine with the magic. Besides, if that's what this is about, shouldn't Nicole come along too?
It's not about the bubble. We received word that a number of fish have been injured as a result of explosions near Starfell. As I'm sure you're well aware, fish blasting is strictly prohibited.
Oh dear. Run, Klee! Save yourself!
She's already inside.
Oh.
Guess it's a day of first for the Dodo King, huh?
Oh, farewell, forever traveler. You shall never see me again.
While water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru. This water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
You're here in Monster?
Yes. I received an invitation to exchange swordsmanship techniques. I'd heard of the single-handed, but after crossing swords with Miss Eula, it turns out the Knights of Favonius—
You're quite an accomplished swordsman yourself. Although I suppose that's to be expected of the champion duelist. Even over a few short rounds.
For sure. You don't have to worry about breaking.
That's right. There also appear to be automatic harpasta launchers in the area.
Ah, that's one of your local traditions, isn't it?
Why not? You should hold on.
No. Why not?
We could build a choo-choo cart track straight from here to Mondstadt.
An express line right to the best fish blasting spot?
Oh, okay. Might not be the best idea. Huh? None of these flowers look local to Mondstadt. Weird. Did Mondstadters always found it?
Barbara, over here.
Coming! Oh, how did this happen?
Barbara and I were just grabbing some food at Good Hunter. But then, how do I even put this? The sweet...
Sorry, what?
That's right. I managed to catch the sweet mud. Come on, let's wrangle this thing so we can Wait, what? What is it? More pigeons and forest boars! The rest of our lunch is making...
Huh? Isn't this a Fatui tent? That shouldn't be here. Wait, but there are always those two Fatui...
You've noticed them too? I've been watching them for a long time. Guess it's just my luck.
Well, actually, they seem to get information bit slower than the Knights of Favonius. So they usually end up discussing stuff that hasn't been secret in a long...
Have you guys ever wondered why they don't just go home? Their mission's gotta be over at this point, right?
Maybe their names got skipped over on the mission roster, so they never got new orders.
I suppose, but it's possible the Fatui stationed them here long-term to keep an eye on things. Or maybe they volunteered for this position because they don't want to go back.
Either way, we should have Nicole take this tent down.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Another tent? Huh.
It's here because I refused to let that mage use my house as her, but we still needed an additional rest area for the guests. So,
Looks like we can use this device to keep in touch with the mages or get some hints.
Now that you mention it, the arrangement is
nights on vacation, summer, the sea.
However, you're forgetting about the part where we were stranded on a deserted island and couldn't even make it across the water.
Oh, I remember. At least I wasn't dead weight in the...
Fun times, huh? So, the mages...
Be my guest.
You know, the expedition in Nodcry is coming to an end, but knowing Grandmaster Varka... Not that I'm extending an invitation, I'm just... That's our honorary knight. No matter the mission, you always have a place among our ranks.
Come talk to me when you do have an official invitation, then. The intel I have on hand is pulling me in 100 different directions.
That shouldn't be here at all!
Definitely not.
I heard this thing was terribly ineffective when first invented. You could only catch...
But for some reason, it gained traction among adventurers once it entered the...
True, it takes time.
But there are so many crystal flies.
It's a bit far, though. Does that count as trespassing on private...
I suppose...
At times, they are a change.
So it would...
What are they mumbling about? Something wrong, Sucrose?
Oh, no. I was just looking. Master Albedo has always been careful with our... Take this, for example. According to the mages, it was meant to be placed in the city. But luckily, I found it.
Well,
Great.
Wow! There was a time, back when I was little, when almost every child in Mondstadt had a
Oh, yeah!
I had one too, of course.
Quite the hassle to take care of. Small pets like that.
Wait.
Is that so strange?
Oh, no! Of course not!
I could bring it back to the church and raise it. It can stay behind. Can't be too hard to raise, right?
Not happening. The next thing you know, you'll have an invasive species on your... Just tell that mage to put it back where she found it.
Yes, that's for the best.
Add Astra.
Merciless.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Radish veggie soup.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Merciless.
Silence! Be sanctified. Bow your head. Settle down. Settle down.
Force my blade. That.
Bow your head.
A touch of frost.
Fearless.
Spirit blade. Attack. Force my blade.
Silence! Let the mighty be humbled! Settle down!
One with my blade.
Silence! The tide's beckoning. Bow your head. Silence!
A touch of frost.
Paradigm shift. Fearless.
Swift and merciful.
Settle down! Silence!
A touch of frost.
Fearless. Into the
Be sanctified.
Bow your head.
Swift and merciful.
The show begins!
Merciless.
Silence!
Fearless.
Bow your head.
Paradigm shift. Fearless.
One with my blade.
Silence!
Into the void.
Settle down.
A touch of frost.
May I present?
Silence!
Paradigm shift. Fearless. Merciless.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.